Think you've seen it all? Think again. Our planet is hiding some of its most spectacular secrets in plain sight. And today, we're going on a journey to uncover the mysterious places on Earth that remain almost entirely unknown to the world. Get ready, because these spots will redefine what you thought was possible. Let's start with the Earth beneath our feet. Did you know there are hidden caves that have been sealed off for millions of years, growing breathtaking crystal formations that dwarf a human? Imagine stepping into a cavern filled with giant, shimmering crystals, a silent, underground cathedral of minerals. And it's not just below ground where the magic happens. High in remote mountain ranges, there are rainbow-colored mountains, literally striped with red, yellow, green, and blue. These aren't painted. They're formed by layers of different mineral-rich sandstone pressed together over 24 million years. It's like a piece of abstract art created by nature itself. Beyond the mountains, far out in the vast ocean, secret islands exist that are completely uninhabited by humans. These pristine paradises are home to unique ecosystems that have evolved in total isolation. They are nature's private laboratories, where life thrives without any human interference. Can you imagine setting foot on a beach where no one has ever walked before? Now, let's go back underground, but this time, right under our bustling cities. There are vast, hidden underground rivers flowing silently beneath the streets, entire waterways that most city dwellers have no idea exist. They carve out massive tunnels and caverns, a secret subterranean world just a few meters below the pavement. From underground rivers to ancient stone forests, our next stop is a landscape that looks like it's from another planet. These aren't trees, but towering pillars of rock, sculpted by volcanic activity and erosion over millennia. Walking through one feels like navigating a maze of giants frozen in time. As night falls, some of the world's most magical phenomena come to life. Picture a beach that doesn't just have sand, but glows with an ethereal blue light. This isn't science fiction. It's bioluminescent plankton. With every wave that crashes and every footstep you take, the shore illuminates, creating a starry sea on Earth. It's an experience that feels truly otherworldly. From warm, glowing beaches, we travel to the heart of glaciers to find ever-changing ice caves. These aren't static formations. They melt and refreeze every year, meaning each visit is unique. The ice inside is so pure and dense that it absorbs all colors of light except blue, creating a surreal, sapphire blue wonderland. Walking through one is like being inside a frozen wave. Now let's head to the desert. Forget just sand dunes. We're talking about desert rock formations that look like they were sculpted by aliens. Bizarre shapes, impossible arches, and gravity-defying pillars create landscapes so strange they've been used as sets for sci-fi movies. It's a powerful reminder of the artistic force of wind and water over millions of years. Hidden deep within dense, untamed jungles are waterfalls that very few have ever seen. These aren't the ones you see on postcards. Reaching them requires intense trekking through thick vegetation, but the reward is a private oasis. A powerful cascade of water tumbling into a crystal-clear pool, untouched and serene. Imagine a place where the ground becomes a perfect mirror for the sky. The world's largest salt flats do exactly that. After a rare rainfall, a thin layer of water covers the vast expanse of salt, creating a flawless reflection. Standing there, it's impossible to tell where the earth ends and the sky begins. It's a disorienting and profoundly beautiful experience. Perched precariously on sheer cliff edges are remote monasteries, some of which are hundreds of years old. In places like Bhutan or Greece, monks built these sanctuaries in seemingly impossible locations to be closer to the heavens and farther from worldly distractions. Getting to them is a pilgrimage in itself, often involving steep, winding paths cut into the rock face. The mysteries aren't just on land. They're also beneath the waves. Submerged ruins of ancient cities lie silently on the floors of oceans and lakes. From the legendary city of Heracleion off the coast of Egypt to forgotten towns in Italian lakes, these underwater archaeological sites hold the stories of lost civilizations, preserved in a watery grave. Ever heard of blue lava? In Indonesia, one volcano doesn't spew the typical red-hot molten rock. Instead, due to high concentrations of sulfuric gases burning at extreme temperatures, it produces an electric blue flow that is only visible in the dark. At night, rivers of glowing blue fire cascade down the volcano's slopes, a hauntingly beautiful and rare natural spectacle. Now, picture a massive sinkhole, a giant circular hole in the ground. But instead of being a dark, gaping abyss, it contains a lush, hidden forest. These tomkangs, or heavenly pits, are so large and isolated that they have their own microclimates and ecosystems, with plants and animals that may not exist anywhere else on the planet. It's like discovering a lost world. In other parts of the world, bizarre stone pillars rise naturally from the ground like ancient towers. These geological formations, known as hoodoos or fairy chimneys, are created when hard rock protects a softer layer of rock underneath from erosion. They create fantastical landscapes that seem to defy gravity and logic. What about a lake that's bubblegum pink? Across the globe, from Australia to Senegal, there are lakes with a startling pink hue. This incredible color isn't due to pollution, but to a specific type of algae that produces a red pigment, combined with high salt concentrations. It's a natural wonder that looks like it belongs in a fairy tale. Even more curious are the floating islands. These aren't just clumps of vegetation. They are large, stable masses of earth and reeds that drift across lakes, moved by wind and currents. Some are even large enough to support trees and have been inhabited by people, creating entire mobile villages that change their location with the seasons. Let's go underground again, but this time into something truly stunning: marble caves. In Patagonia, years of water erosion have carved intricate tunnels and caverns into a solid marble peninsula. When the sunlight reflects off the glacial blue water of the lake below, the marble walls light up with swirling patterns of turquoise and azure. It's like being inside a polished gemstone. And then there are the places where the laws of physics seem to bend. At certain mystery spots around the world, gravity appears to behave strangely. Balls roll uphill, people stand at impossible angles, and perceptions of height and size are distorted. While often optical illusions created by a skewed horizon, they remain fascinating and bewildering places to visit. In forgotten corners of the world, remote valleys have been cut off for so long that they preserve ancient ecosystems. These lost worlds are home to prehistoric plants and unique animals that have evolved in complete isolation, offering a glimpse into what the Earth was like millions of years ago. At the planet's poles, we find vast ice deserts. These aren't just snowy landscapes. They are the coldest, driest, and highest deserts in the world. The Antarctic polar desert, for example, receives less precipitation than the Sahara, but its precipitation is snow, which builds up into enormous ice sheets. It's an environment of extreme, pristine, and brutal beauty. Nature is also a master sculptor, creating incredible natural arches carved by wind and water over centuries. These majestic rock formations frame the landscape perfectly, offering breathtaking windows into the sky, the sea, or the desert beyond. Some are easily accessible, while others are hidden away waiting to be discovered. Just as impressive are the hidden canyons that are virtually invisible from above. A narrow crack in the earth can open up into a deep, winding slot canyon, with smooth, flowing walls painted in shades of orange, red, and purple. Walking through one feels like exploring the planet's secret arteries. On top of towering, isolated plateaus, often called tepui, unique plant species thrive that are found nowhere else on Earth. These flat-topped mountains in South America were the inspiration for Arthur Conan Doyle, Zest the Lost World. And they truly are islands in the sky, hosting ecosystems that have been evolving independently for ages. Beneath the surface of volcanic regions, lava tunnels stretch for miles. These subterranean tubes were formed when the outer surface of a lava flow cooled and hardened, while the molten rock inside continued to flow away, leaving behind a long, hollow cave. Exploring these dark, expansive tunnels is like walking through the veins of a volcano. In a powerful display of nature's resilience, entire forests now grow on top of ancient lava fields. Over time, pioneer species break down the volcanic rock, creating soil that allows lush vegetation to take root. This creates a striking contrast of vibrant green life against the backdrop of stark black rock. Many of these incredible locations share one thing in common: they are exceptionally difficult to access. Some are so remote or protected by such extreme weather that they are only accessible for a few days each year. This exclusivity is part of what keeps them so pristine and mysterious. From glowing beaches to rainbow mountains, from floating islands to underground rivers, these rare and breathtaking places remind us just how much of our own planet remains unexplored. They challenge our perception of reality and ignite our sense of wonder. The Earth still holds countless secrets, waiting for us to find them. Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey to the world's most mysterious places. Which one would you want to visit first? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this adventure, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next exploration.
Thanks for watching. Like, comments and share.